Signs of stabilization. Hope amid the hardship. By mid-2025, there are signs that the reforms are starting to take effect. Inflation dropped significantly from its peak to a monthly rate of around 1.5%, the lowest in over 5 years. The poverty rate, while still unacceptably high, has decreased to 38.1%, signaling some improvement in living standards. The IMF projects a 5.2% GDP growth for the year, a rebound fueled by increased exports and renewed investor confidence. Foreign companies are cautiously returning, lured by low labor costs and the government's commitment to a free market agenda. Argentina's rich agricultural sector has benefited from favorable global commodity prices, providing an important boost to the economy. Yet, these numbers only tell part of the story. For many Argentines, the reality remains harsh. The sharp cuts in public spending have resulted in crumbling infrastructure, overcrowded hospitals, and underfunded schools. Unemployment in the public sector has surged, pushing thousands of families into uncertainty. Inequality has widened as wealth gains are concentrated among a small elite while many continue to struggle with basic needs. The social cost, protests, and public outcry. The social fallout from Argentina's economic crisis cannot be ignored. Public protests erupted repeatedly in 2024 and 2025, driven by labor unions, healthcare workers, and social activists demanding a reversal of austerity. Strikes across key industries disrupted daily life and exposed the tensions bubbling under the surface. Healthcare has been one of the most affected sectors. The dismissal of thousands of workers and the collapse of essential programs meant many people lost access to life-saving treatments. The dismantling of the DSE program, which provided free medicines for chronic diseases like diabetes and cancer, created a public health emergency. Hospitals, already underfunded, struggled to cope with increasing demand and declining resources. While the government defends its tough stance as necessary for long-term recovery, the reality on the ground paints a more complicated picture. Argentines face a daily struggle to balance survival with hope for a better future. Lessons for the world. Why Argentina's story matters. Argentina's collapse in the 2020s is more than just a local tragedy. It's a global cautionary tale. In a world where debt levels are soaring and inflation fears are mounting, the risks Argentina faced could soon be mirrored elsewhere. One clear lesson is the danger of unchecked inflation and the spiraling consequences it brings to everyday people. Argentina's experience shows how losing control over currency stability can cripple an economy and destroy public trust. Another takeaway is the political challenge of implementing tough reforms. Radical economic shifts can stabilize a country on paper, but risk alienating large portions of society if social protections are stripped away too quickly. Countries around the world must balance the need for fiscal discipline with social responsibility. Argentina's experiment highlights how ignoring this balance can lead to deep social unrest and human suffering. Could this happen to others?